up, Crypto Warriors? It's Archon Crypto back at it again. It is Sunday, the 28th of March, 2021. Bitcoin can't break that 57K mark, it seems. We keep getting rejected about that 57K mark. But for the most part, we are still in the green. Wow, Binance Coin is pumping. And we're having a little recovery right now in Polkadot. XRP is down. It's pretty much trading sideways. Everything is pretty much trading sideways. Nothing really significant except for Binance Coin. And let's see, Theta Network maybe. Yeah, not really. Trading sideways. Little baby retracement. So yeah, nothing to, brag about except for Binance Coin, like I state. Let's get into it. All right, so this is coming from bitcoin.com. Russian anti-money laundering body will monitor crypto to fiat transactions, says official. Let me just get into the story before I go off on a tangent and start giving my spiel. Herman Negliad, the deputy of the Russian anti-money laundering body Rosfin monitoring, has said his organization will monitor cryptocurrency transactions that involve the conversion from crypto to fiat. Negliad made this revelation during a recent meeting of the State Duma Committee on Financial Markets. Banks already cooperating. Of course they are, because cryptos are is the competition. So they're going to cooperate as much as they can with the government. And with that being said, this is why you see a lot of people that's deep into the crypto space just stay in cryptos. They don't cash out, so to speak. They go into stable coins. If they make a trade here or there, they make some gains in this particular crypto, and then they go into stable coins and they spend that stable coin on their crypto debit card. So again, you don't have to quote unquote cash out. All right. They just want, it's just another form of control. If you're paying your taxes, if you're doing everything legal, then there's no need for them to quote unquote monitor the fact that you're going from crypto to fiat. It's just, they just want to be able to try to control what you do. All right. Banks have already begun to pay attention to the exchange operations. That is when they see that an operation has come after the exchange of virtual assets for hard currency. They already begun to evaluate them and actually inform us about these operations. Why are you snitching? So for every transaction from crypto to fiat, or from crypto to fiat, you're going to report every single thing to the government, even if it's under, say that was happening here. Well, it's probably already happening here in the United States, but if it's under the $10,000 traditional mark for banking transactions, if you're transacting in 10K or more here in the US at least, then the banks have to report that, right, to the government and things of that nature. Now, if just any transaction is happening from crypto to fiat, then you're going to report it. That's not treating it the same. Okay, and this is why I get so pissed off about these monitoring situations. Okay, this is a separate code distinguishing a separate group of such suspicious transactions, that is to further orient traditional financial institutions to this problem. So they have their own special code for it, and then just straight up BS. Now, this is coming from Putin. Illegal cross-border transfers of cryptocurrencies, he's saying. This is what he termed it as. Increasingly using these digital financial assets, and this justified increased monitoring. So that's why they're starting to monitor it, because Putin came out and said something about it, about the fact that we have people transferring quote unquote illegally cross border. So if they're sending crypto transactions cross borders, then it's illegal, and they want to monitor it, and they want to monitor the transactions from crypto to fiat. Straight up BS again. Just another FUD article, and it's funny that they should have this one down here where they talk about the government banning Bitcoin from Ray Dalio. But yeah, it goes to show that we still have an uphill battle when it comes to this crypto space, and governments being accepting of our the new paradigm, so to speak. All right. Next, another FUD article. This one is well, not really a FUD article, but more about scams and stuff and the government. The U.S. court orders man to pay 572 million after running a global Bitcoin scam back in 2017. This is insane. And this is coming from Crypto Potato. So this defendant, Benjamin Reynolds, has to pay back, wow, $500 million. And even though he's paying back $500 million, it's probably not all the money that he that he stole from his victims. This is probably what they were only able to get. So owner of Crypto Finance, owner of Control Finance Limited, Benjamin Reynolds, was ordered to pay more than $572 million in compensation for his fraudulent activities regarding a Bitcoin scam. So Control Finance assured its customers that their money would be actively managed with various trading operations. It also promised to hedge funds against price fluctuations upon depositing their Bitcoin in the company's wallet. Yeah, so it's like a CFI, but back in 2017, when it really wasn't around then. But a lot of fly-by-night companies popped up, and they promised a lot of things, bitcoinaire-esque, and they took the money and ran, right? So I'm glad that they caught this scammer, and he's now forced to pay for scamming people. I hope that they were able to refund all the money to everyone that was involved in this scam. The defendants marketed and concealed their fraud through an elaborate pyramid scheme they called Control Finance Affiliate Program. Through the affiliate program, the defendants fraudulently promised to pay in the form of Bitcoin, escalating referral profits, rewards, and bonuses to affiliates or persons who referred new customers to defendants. Yeah, so classic Ponzi scheme, and they are paying for it now. So yeah, congratulations to them on being busted. Scammers. Former U.S. Director of Cybersecurity, crypto ransomware running wild. This is coming from Cointelegraph, and this idiot. This is how you know that everything is being coordinated right now. We're seeing a lot of stories right now about scams and the fact that cryptos are involved in illegal cross-border transactions and a lot of ransomware. This is like the false flag for Bitcoin right now. They are trying their best to suppress Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies as much as they can, because they know that they technically cannot control it. So they are going to try as much as they can to spread that narrative that Bitcoin is something bad for the normal people. Don't listen to them. Do not listen to them. Do not listen to them. Do not listen to them. All right? Keep stacking your sats, and if crypto is something that you're interested in, learn more about it and start to invest in it, okay? But do not listen to these fraudsters and their false narrative, because that's what they want to do. They want to keep you out of the market and basically keep you poor. Okay, so here it is. The former Director of Homeland Security, official Christopher Krebs, called for greater governmental oversight of cryptocurrencies in an interview yesterday, saying that anonymous payments are a threat the average American is concerned about. What are you talking about? First of all, if this is the person that, maybe that's why he's no longer working for Homeland Security, because he's saying that anonymous payments. Are you shitting me? Bitcoin is not an anonymous payment system. It's very open, and everything is that's transacted on the Bitcoin network, you can see it. Okay? Pretty much the only cryptocurrency that has an end-to-end encrypted blocking the transactions is Monero. That's it. That's the only one I know of, and that's the only, you can't turn off the shielded transactions. It's always shielded. not like Zcash where you can send it shielded or unshielded, okay, or Zcoin, like these other cryptocurrencies, they have the function where you could either turn it on or off. Monero is the only one where the transactions are 100% shielded all the time. And for him to say that cryptocurrencies are anonymous goes to show that, one, he's either incompetent, and maybe that's why he doesn't work for Homeland Security anymore, or he's a friggin' straight up liar, and he's just lying out of his friggin' side of his neck about the fact that cryptocurrencies are used for anonymous payments. But let's go in some more. And this was on late night with Bill Maher, and you got to understand the audience that he's catering to as well, because they're trying to glamorize and scare their audience into thinking that this is such a bad thing, right? So you got to take into consideration who is the messenger and who's sending the message, right? The medium that they're using to send that message. What's going to happen with Bitcoin? Where do you see? Where do you see that going? That's in sort of your area. I see it bringing down civilization, but maybe being anti-intellectual, said Mark. So he sees it bringing down civilization. Do you see the way how he's building it up? Do you see the way how he's broadcasting it to his audience? Right? He's ingenuously, like he's not genuine about it, right? He's being a total tool about the fact that Bitcoin or cryptos, or no, he said Bitcoin specifically, that is going to bring down civilization. Or like, are you shitting me? All right, so this is what Mr. Krebs had to say. Cryptocurrency is, as I see it, is one of the single enabling factors that has allowed cyber criminals to deploy a massive amount of ransomware across our state and local agencies, said Krebs. It's the anonymous payments, the ability to pay anonymously, and I think that is the cyber threat that the average American is concerned about. What are you talking about? Average Americans are concerned about friggin' paying their bills. That's what I know I'm concerned about. I'm concerned about paying my bills and friggin' trying to put food on the table. I'm not worried about fucking cybersecurity and anonymous payments. It's total BS, total bullcrap, and it's very disingenuous, very just straight up lies. Okay? Yes, ransomware, stupid juvenile hackers are hacking or asking for Bitcoin for ransomware, but they pretty much always get caught, right? Because Bitcoin, you'll be able to see where they try to cash out with that Bitcoin. But yeah, so very full of lies and FUD. Next, another one. This is coming from the block. Instagram influencer charged with allegedly defrauding followers for their Bitcoin. So this idiot promised people that, promising a 3.5% to 5% premium of the transactions. So if you send him money, he'll, promise to make you a 3.5% to 5% in return, and basically got people to send him a lot of Bitcoin. In one transaction, he got almost $200,000. Like, you can't be sending people, random strangers on the internet, money, man. Doesn't matter what kind of lifestyle they're trying to broadcast to you, especially on Instagram, right? They're trying to, if they have Lamborghinis and, quote unquote, like a fancy homes, and they're showing you all this other, like, fancy cars and, sexy young girls and all that stuff. Like, don't believe the hype. A lot of that stuff is rented. Yes, they could rent the actors too, all right? So don't believe the hype. Don't send them random strangers on the internet friggin' money, right? Bitcoin is still money. Just because it's all digital and it, you could transact with it via your mobile phone, doesn't mean that it's not real money. It is still real money. Do not send real money to random strangers on the internet. and if he gets charged, he's going to be could get up to 20 years in prison. So I hope it was worth it. All he got was $2.5 million for 20 years. Not worth it in my book. Not worth it. Now those other guys that have to pay back $500 million, they made billions. So it you got to weigh it out here. All right, so let's end it on a good note. Okay, this is coming from Cointelegraph. Stock to Flow creator doesn't think Bitcoin's bull market is done. All right, this is coming from Plan B, the creator of Stock to Flow. And in my opinion, we are only 4 months into the bull market and nowhere near the end of it. So there you have it. We are just beginning, and the bulls are just starting to run. So yes, we just hit 61K the other day, and yes, we're taking a little breather right now, a little consolidation. It's not the end of the road. He's predicted anywhere from 150 to 288K in this bull cycle, right? Even Tone Vase, who's a perma bear, okay, he's saying that while it is possible for Bitcoin to make a lower low for the month in the 48K range, I believe we will go up to above 70K before June. So, and then also that story I did either earlier to yesterday or the day before or something, where I talk about the 80K by the end of April. So there you have it. We are still super bullish. Do not believe the FUDsters when it comes to Bitcoin being used for illegal activities and anonymous transactions, and all the governments trying to track all your crypto activities. You can stay in crypto and don't ever have to cash out. All right, so yeah, do your research, and let's talk about it in the comment section below. What do you think about bull market? Is just starting off right now. We have Instagram fraudsters frauding people. We have idiots from Homeland Security, right, saying that Bitcoin is anonymous, which is a total lie. And this guy paying back $500 million, and Russia trying to track all your crypto to fiat payments or transactions. Let's talk about it in the comment section below. Smash that like, hit that subscribe button, and notification bell to get notified when I upload new videos. It's Talking Crypto, and I'm out. Peace.